Children, today we will learn a new topic from your grammar book, that is agreement of subject and verb. Now, for a sentence to be grammatically correct, the main verb should agree with the subject in person and number. When the subject is singular, the verb should be also singular. When the subject is plural, the verb should also be plural. The verb also takes different forms depending on whether the noun is in first, second or third person. This is called agreement of subject and verb. So this means that if the subject is singular, the verb must also be singular. That means before you add the verb, you should look at the subject. No? If it is singular, then you need to give a singular verb by adding s. If it is plural, you need to give a plural verb without adding s. Okay, so I have told you before also, if you add s to a noun, it becomes plural. But when you add s to a verb, it becomes singular. So you should be careful. So when you add s to the verb, it becomes singular. So before you give your verb, before you write your verb, you should see that you should see your subject is say singular or plural, or it is in first person or second person or third person. Here are some examples. Valley likes to build robots as a hobby. Here Valley is singular and the verb is like. So since Valley is a singular subject, s is added to the verb. So Valley likes. Second sentence, Swati and Swarup are writers. So here two subjects are there, Swati and Swarup. Therefore the verb is are, plural. Third sentence, I speak Telugu but Ajit speaks Kannada. So I is singular but it is first person, so verb is given plural. But Ajit is third person singular, so the verb is singular, speaks. Now we shall learn the rules of subject-verb agreement. Number 1, two or more subjects joined by and take a plural verb. Sunil, Renu, Metha and I are good friends. You see, there are 3-4 subjects. Sunil, Renu, Metha and I. Therefore, the verb is plural. Second example, bread, butter and jam are common breakfast. So you have many subjects and just joined by and, so your verb should be plural. Rule 2, in some sentences the subject and the verb may be separated by several other words. In such cases, identify the subject and verb correctly. That means in certain cases or sentences, the verb may be placed little away from the subject. Okay, in that case you have to identify the subject and write the verb accordingly. See the example. The noise of the chirping crickets was a constant feature. So the noise, we are speaking about the noise. So that is the subject and the verb is placed somewhere afterwards. You see, was. Noise is singular, so was is used. Third, collective nouns, when thought as a single unit, take a singular word. Collective nouns may be followed by of plus noun or be a single word. Now, whatever may be collective nouns, you know what are collective nouns? When we take things together or people together. So collective nouns. So since it is taken together, your word must be singular. Example, a team of expert lawyers is investigating. You see, lawyers, team of expert lawyers. These many are there, but they are taken together. Okay, collectively. So the verb is singular. A pile of clothes is waiting to be washed. See, pile of clothes. Many clothes are there, but it is taken together. So verb is. The committee has agreed. Committee is also a group of people. No, many are there, but the verb is just singular. Has. Number 4. When the members of a collective noun are thought of as individual units, it takes a plural verb. So now you see, you should not get confused. Sometimes though it is collective noun, but the members are taken separately, or the items inside the collective taken separately, then you have to use a plural word. Example: the jury. Jury is a collective noun. Were divided in their opinion about the guilty verdict, which means here the jury means the members of the jury as individual, taken as separate individuals. So your verb is plural. But if it is taken as a whole, then your verb will be singular. Rule 5. Subjects that have the phrase pair of take a singular verb. So if your subject has a pair of, like a pair of trousers, a pair of scissors, then your verb is singular. Example: a pair of jeans is all that he bought from the shop. See, pair of is there, so the verb is. A pair of scissors, though the noun is or subject is plural, but a pair of is there, so the verb is singular. Rule 6. Two singular nouns joined by or, either or, and neither nor take a singular verb. So if your subject or if your sentence has these correlative conjunctions, either or, neither nor, or but subjects are singular, then your verb will be singular. Example: Mary or John is going to escort. So Mary or is there, John, two singular subjects, Mary and John, therefore the verb is or singular. Next, neither Jamani nor Jatin, so both subjects are singular, therefore the verb is singular. 7. When the subject is made up of two or more nouns joined by correlative conjunctions, the verb agrees with the noun or pronoun that is placed closest to it. That means if your subjects are say one is singular, other one is plural, then you have to look at the subject that is placed close to the verb. Accordingly, your verb will change. Example: either my friends. See, my friends is plural, or my brother, but my brother is singular. Therefore, you have to look at the subject that is placed close to the verb. It is singular. Brother is singular, so the verb is. Although your first subject was plural. Second example: either my brother or my friends. So first noun is or first subject is singular, but second subject is plural, friends. Therefore, the verb has changed into plural. Number 8. Indefinite pronouns such as much, many, anything, nothing, everything, something, either and neither usually take a singular verb. Example: neither of the two houses has a balcony. Everything is very expensive. Much of the money has been spent. So it goes like this. Next we have rule 9. Singular subjects followed by words such as well as, along with, and besides take a singular verb. So if your sentence has as well as, with, along with, besides, then your verb will be singular. When the subject is plural, the verb will also be plural. Example: the teacher along with her students. Teacher along with her students sits down to watch a film. A good book as well as the company of friends makes her happy. The dolphins along with the orca are swimming. So you have to look at the subject which is given in the first. Accordingly, your word will change. So in these sentences, the verb sits and makes agree with the singular subjects teacher and book, whereas verb are swimming agrees with the plural noun dolphins. So these underlined words are considered extra information which do not alter the meaning or change the meaning of the sentence when removed. The nouns in it don't affect the subject-verb agreement in the sentence. Rule 10. Distances, periods of time and sums of money, when considered as a single unit, take a singular verb. So distances, periods of time and sums of money, it is taken together, single unit. So the verb is singular. 10 miles is. 5 years is. $10,000 is. 11. Words that indicate quantity such as all, none, some, most, more, enough, plenty and a lot of take a singular verb when the subject is singular and a plural verb and the subject is plural. Example, a lot of the 2 chocolate fudge cakes have already been served. All the boys have taken. Some of the cake is. Plenty of new dishes of food are. The last rule. Titles of books always take a singular verb, even if the name has a plural nouns. Example, A Tale of Two Cities is. The Arabian Nights is. So even if it looks like plural, but the thing is only one, so it is the title, even if it looks plural, but the verb will be singular. That is it. These are the rules that should be kept in mind when you supply a verb to the subject or when you write sentences. Okay, we will do the exercises in the next class. Thank you.